Was I able to find the biggest unicorn bourbon this month? Let's find out. What is going on, everybody? Nathan here with the Everyday Drinker, bringing you guys a brand new video. We are at the end of the month, and what does that mean? We are going to do our monthly bottle haul. What bottles of bourbons was I able to acquire throughout the month of April? We're about to find out. Before we get into the bottles that I got, as always, I want to know what bottles you got in the comments down below. Let me know what bottles of bourbons and whiskeys you acquired, whether it was 1 bottle or 100 bottles, a good bottle, a mixer bottle. Put that in the comments down below. Make sure you guys smash that like button and smash that subscribe button as well, because we're on the road to 20,000 subscribers, and I would love to be able to hit that by the end of 2024. Check out the Patreon, link is down below. Go get your everyday merchandise, and the store link is down below for that as well. But without further ado, let's get into bottle number one. Bottle number one is gonna go to Elijah Craig Single Barrel 94 proof. This is a 10-year-old Rickhouse O Floor 4. This was from Bourbon Street Wine and Spirits. This is from the bourbon hunting video we did way back in the beginning of the month. And man, oh man, I cracked this open. I've had a couple of pours out of it, and it is one of my absolute favorite lower proof bottles of bourbons at the moment. I've loved every single sample and bottle of the Elijah Craig 94 proof single barrels. I just think that for the proof and what you're getting out of them, I think they pack a bunch of flavor, and you just cannot go wrong. $45 for this bottle, for me, it's an absolute steal, and you must get it. So our monthly total, $45 at the moment. Can't go wrong with that, right? Let's get into bottle number two. Bottle number two is going to go to the Barrell Mizunara finish. Now, this was sent to me from Barrell, so this was no cost to me. But it does have a cost to me because I put my name out there giving these reviews. And I make sure, I say this all the time, right? I wouldn't do reviews of bourbons that were sent to me for promotions and stuff like that if I couldn't give an honest review. And we did a review of this bottle right here, and I gave an honest review, and it is a darn good whiskey. I do think that what this has to offer tends to lean for what those Amberana drinkers don't like. I think you might like in the Barrell Mizunara, because it's not as prevalent in that cinnamon spice. It has a soft cinnamon spice, nothing as crazy as the Amberana, but that Mizunara still brings some complexity to it, but you still get those absolute beautiful bourbon notes that come through in this Barrell bourbon product. Let's get into bottle number three. Bottle number three is gonna go to Old Forester Single Barrel 100 proof. You guys are probably saying to yourself, man, you are getting those low proof single barrels, right? And joke's on you until the end of the video, right? You guys are a big hint at the end of the video for a bottle that is coming at the end of the video, right? At the end of the video. So this one right here is the Central Jersey Bourbon Society group pick, CJBS TWWCG pick number 13. Warehouse I Floor 5 100 proof Old Forester, right? Absolutely delicious bottle. You guys, if you've never had a Old Forester 100 proof single barrel, go out there, get your hands on one. They're dropping a little bit more sporadically than they used to. You know, I've been fortunate enough to get the 90 proof single barrel, which they don't do anymore. Now I've got a 100 proof single barrel. I've got a buddy that is doing a single barrel for himself, and I will most likely, hopefully, get my hands on one of his bottles. And you know, we might be doing a 100 proof Old Forester blind here in the future, and we'll put this bottle, and a couple other Old Forester to the test to see which one's gonna come out on top. But nonetheless, if you see these on the shelves in your store, which, you know, it's hard to come by, but, you know, all Old Forester single barrels are hard to come by. You see that, make sure you snag it, because it's an absolute delicious bottle of bourbon. Their prices range anywhere from like $50 to $70. I did get this one for $70. So we're at we're at $115 for the month. That's not too bad. Let's get into bottle number four. Bottle number 4 is gonna go to your Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. And man, oh man, I cracked this one open already, and it might just be one of my favorite whiskeys on my bar. 135.7 proof, and it doesn't drink that high whatsoever. It drinks in that 125-ish range. And I will be doing a barrel proof rye video here shortly. And this bottle right here is going to give the Thomas H. Handy a run for its money, I do believe. And that is going to be part of the blind. These 2 bottles are going to be in there. And this right here is absolutely delicious, delicious juice. You can't go wrong with this bottle right here. Now, the barrel proof bourbon, I'm not the biggest fan of, but these ryes, absolute steals. Got this bad boy for $60. That's right, a barrel proof Jack Daniel's rye for 60 bucks. I said, you know what, why not? My buddy Andrew gave me the call, said, hey man, I found a couple of these. You want one? I said, yeah, why the heck wouldn't I? So he snagged one for himself, he snagged one for me, and $60 later, I'm a happy, happy man. Let's get into bottle number 5. Bottle number 5 is going to go to Old Scout Single Barrel from Bourbon Street Wine and Spirits. This one's coming in at 59.2% alcohol. This is a 5-year aged bottle. This is distilled in Indiana, so we all pretty much know that it is MGP juice. And, you know, it is absolutely delicious. You know, Bourbon Street Wine and Spirits, you guys will see in one of my upcoming videos. I have been working on doing a YouTube mini film, and they're featured in this film. And, you know, Chris over there is an absolute gentleman, one of the greatest guys I've met in this industry at the moment. You know, took me and brought me a bunch of his store picks, and you guys will see the entire selection that they have. It is absolutely insane in that video. But this is one of them, and this Old Scout right here is an absolute delicious pour. $50 bottle, can't go wrong with it for 120 proof 5-year MGP. I'll spend 50 bucks all day long. Let's get to bottle number 6. Bottle number 6 is going to go to Blue Note Juke Joint Uncut, Unfiltered, and this is again a Bourbon Street Wine and Spirits bottle, but this is a tornado surviving barreled bottle right here. This is coming in at 124.0 proof, and it's barrel number 17878. And oh man, I've had one other tornado bottle, and they are some of the best whiskey that I have ever had in my life. And for $50, it was an absolute no-brainer. And, you know, this was another Bourbon Street Wine and Spirits bottle. And, you know, when I walked in there and I saw this in there, I said, you know what? That's an absolute must-have. And just can't go wrong with the tornado bottles. Even their regular single barrel proofs, they're just darn good juice, and you can't go wrong with them. But if you do see these tornado barrels, you're going to be in a world of trouble because of just how good that bottle of bourbon is. And well, we've got one bottle to get into, and this bottle right here might just be my favorite bottle in my collection. I've got a lot of bottles, but I had never thought that I would come across one of these until the other day. And that bottle is going to go to a Stagg Jr. store pick. This is coming in at 137.9 proof, and I was lucky enough to try this bottle. Holy cow. That's all I gotta say. Holy cow. One day we will do a video on this bottle. I don't know when that is going to be. You know, I tend to say I'm going to hold on to bottles, but for out of just nowhere, I crack them open just because I feel like it. And, you know, my mindset is hold on to the bottle as long as you can, but if you can't hold on to it for as long as you can, there's nothing wrong with that, right? You know, you might want to hold on to a bottle for a special occasion, but that special occasion might just be that night you open it up for absolutely no reason. And there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their philosophy with whiskey, and I can't say you're wrong and you can't say I'm wrong, because we could all be wrong. But nonetheless, this Stagg Jr., right? I've heard stories about Stagg Jr. picks being super hot. I've heard stories of Stagg Jr. picks being the best sip of whiskey somebody has ever had. And the Stagg Jr. pick was after a couple other drinks, and my memory serves me right, it was phenomenal. And I can't wait to crack this one open, do a video for you guys, let you know what Stagg Jr. picks are all about, you know, because it's a darn good one. But like I said, I want to know what bottles of bourbons you got in the comments below. Make sure you guys drop that like and smash that subscribe button. But until next time, this has been Nathan with The Everyday Drinker. Cheers.